And when you're winning Super Bowls, you don't fire the coach. Doesn't matter if you don't like the plays he runs, the players he puts on the field, or what he says on Twitter. You sure as hell don't replace him for another coach that's been in the business for 47 years at every level and never won a fucking game. Actions have consequences. That is true. And those words have never been more true than they are today. We either re-elect President Trump and keep America great. Amen. Or we let Joe Biden destroy the greatest country the world has ever seen. Now, I'm a professional athlete and I've been one for most of my life, so I've always seen things through a sports lens. That makes Donald Trump our head coach.
Yeah, in the same sentence. I want universal health care free for everybody, and I also want you to lower taxes. Like, these are the people that we're getting in front of.
She's I know just disgusting.
Yeah, you laugh because you understand, but a lot of people are like, yeah, that's awesome. Like,
that would be great.
How,
like,
how does that make sense? And that's who they're using to pander to us, you know. And they're really relying. That's what really bothers me. They're really relying that we're so stupid that this individual that just makes music, and whether they're good or bad at it, that's what they're known for, is the person that's asking questions, and not even good questions. Because I'm not going to discredit anybody. Maybe she could have got on there and asked some serious ass questions, but she didn't. And those are the games they're trying to use. We should automatically be like, this is not the movement for us. This is not the group for us. They think we're idiots.
What's Jorge Masvidal up? I know he should have got a prenup with his ex-wife, so he needs to come see me for all the talking he's done. You know, come see if he can walk the walk. I talk the talk, I walk the walk. I want to see Jorge Masvidal in that octagon. You know, they need to do this fight with me and George. He's been talking recklessly in the media. He's been saying all this shit. Oh, it's on site. This and that. Okay, come back up your words. I back up my words. All the talk I say, I walk the talk, and I talk the talk, and I walk the walk. Let's see it, Street Judas Masvidal. I mean, you could go look at the videos of me training with Jorge Masvidal. There's a video on YouTube, us in the apartment, you know, training for 2 hours straight, me just toying with him, playing with him. And, you know, when I used to train with Jorge in the gym, they'd tell me to go light on him, you know. They'd be like, hey, go light on him today. We want to, you know, he's preparing for his fights, you know, and so we want to build his confidence. We don't want him to go into his fight, you know, beat down. So go easy on him today because, you know, we want to make sure that he's confident going into his fight. So Street Judas Masvidal knows who his daddy is. You know, I'm still mad that last Father's Day he didn't give me a shout out because I am Jorge Masvidal's daddy.
Katrina Campins here with the Trump campaign with a new update. We are declaring victory in Pennsylvania. We have a clear pathway to win Pennsylvania. The current margin in Pennsylvania is 454,000 votes for President Trump. From our detailed modeling, we know that the Democrats cannot make up that margin. There are 1.12 million outstanding votes in Pennsylvania. For Joe Biden to win Pennsylvania, he would need to win 78% of all remaining votes.
The punch strike is racking up. Masvidal is landing shots and forcing Darren Till to reconsider when he lunges in with that left hand.
Robbie Lawler on the single, lifts and down straight. Oh, big hit by Robbie Lawler with that dump. He with the jump strike. It's not looking good. Askren is just holding it together. It's looking not very good right now. I
thought he was out.
I can't believe he's not out. I honestly can't believe he's not out. The look on Robbie Lawler's face says it all. And it was a big elbow from Lawler that opened Askren. Askren wide open.
He's already in the most trouble he's ever been in his career. Look at it here.
You see him pulling back.
He's got it here. Now watch Robbie's right arm. He might have been out for a second. He might have been out for a second.
I don't think it's under his
neck.
neck.
Look at this.
It's on his chin. His chin's in there.
That's true.
His chin is in there, so it hurts, but it's not in the blood. So he wasn't choking the blood. You could tell right away his head pops up, and he's looking.
The question is, though, but look how that arm went limp.
But it's on his chin that just hurts, and his arm lifts back up when he grabs it.
It's true.
He's not out. It's on the chin. It just hurts.
The way the arm dropped, Herb Dean must have thought he was unconscious. It's an understandable call, but a bad one.
I agree. I can't understand how he would call it, but it was a mistake, in my opinion.
No surprise, Nate says he's good. The doctor's waving it off.
No way. What?
Wow.
No way.
Dana White immediately out of his seat. Certainly an anticlimactic end to this BMF title fight, but Masvidal was brilliant.
Man, it never happens where you get a fight like me and Street Judas Masvidal where there's just this pre-built-in, pre-built-in promotion. The animosity we had, the ex-friends angle. I mean, the angle of this fight in itself. You've never had a fight that is really this personal. From best friends to enemies who want to kill each other and take that top spot. I know George has been talking all that talk. Oh, I want a rematch. Oh, I want the title. Oh, blah blah blah. There's only one man that's number one in the world right now, and that's me. And if he wants to get back to that title, he's got to go through me. So, of course he's being quiet now because now he knows who's ahead of him. He knows he talked recklessly before the media. Oh, I'll beat Colby's ass. I'll do this. Oh, coming in the gym, screaming when coaches are holding him back. Now he knows what's in front of him. Now he knows that if he signs that contract, I'm going to expose him in front of the whole world. His 5 seconds of fame are up. I'm a primetime player, man. I'm not going anywhere. I'm a franchise player. I've been here from the start, and I'll be here till the end. I'm number one. I'm the best in the world, and he knows that. So, of course, he's looking for any way to get out of that fight, but there's no other fight for Jorge Masvidal. The fight is me. That's the only fight he has on the table and that he's going to get. Eventually, Street Judas Masvidal is going to run back to the table in the UFC when he's got to pay those alimony payments, just like Woodley. Woodley was ducking me for so many years, but eventually he had to come back because he had to pay those alimonies. So, George, sooner or later, buddy, I'm going to see you, brother. And, there'll be only one reason if this fight doesn't ever happen. It'll be because he's a coward. That BMF shit goes out the window. You're a broke, mediocre fighter. You know badass motherfucker, because badass motherfuckers will fight anytime, anywhere, anyone. But you ain't one of those. That's who I am. And if it doesn't happen, it'll just be more excuses from his end. He'll lose a ton of street cred. I know that. He won't be as hard as he thinks he is in the streets. He's nothing more than a pussy. He's nothing more than a bitch. And, the UFC wants this fight for the first quarter of next year. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't happen, there's only one reason why. That's because the coward, Street Judas Masvidal. Guys, I'm still leading by example. There was a reason I was the team captain of my old gym that I was at, and the gym that he still trains at, Jorge Masvidal, we're talking about, the Street Judas. And, it's just so great to lead by example still. This is a guy, George, who used to hate on me for wearing the MAGA hat, saying, oh, that stupid MAGA hat, blah, 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 talking shit about the MAGA movement. And now he knows how much winners they are, and this is the winner side. He wants to jump on. And, what's great about it is that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they want felons to vote. They're looking to get illegal aliens, all the people to vote for them. So, we need to even it out, too. That's why we got to get Jorge Masvidal to vote for us, because we need more felons to vote for Republicans, just like 50 Cent. I'm gonna
Yeah, he's bleeding, man. He's got internal maybe in his brain. In Jesus' name, heal him, Lord, please. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Bring him to the police. We gotta get him over here.
The people you wanted to follow.
We gotta get him over here. I got you. We got you. We got you.
Nobody.
Back up.